Hey guys, I'm just going to break down some clips about clutching and wrecking balls. These videos I have clutches and wrecking balls in them, and it's really not that hard to do if you just know positioning and you work with your team and everything and make sure you're communicating. So in this video you can see here, I ended up taking two out with my Nova. I ended up getting bodied. That was really lucky. He just hit me in the air and then dropped down and bodied me. I was pretty actually salty at that point. Because I was hitting him with my primary, but you know what, it happens. Sometimes you just get bodied by a sniper after you've been hit, and it's kind of crazy. So we decided to get all the reses with each other. What I did right there was I didn't just walk down and peek my head around a corner. I jumped and threw a grenade quickly, so I didn't give him line of sight, because with my luck he would have been sniping. Right there we worked as a team. I saw him on my radar go underneath, so I turned around and attacked him, and I'm dropping the teabag on him right now because he bodied me with the sniper, even though I do that too, but you know what, he deserved it. Alright. Next clip here, let's see what I'm doing. I can hear people sniping at me. We decided to approach this a little differently this round because we lost last round for doing the same thing we did first. These people are just camping in spawn. Again, I'm reading the radar. I'm listening to what's going on. I heard that guy jump up, so I knew he was up higher than me. And whenever you hear somebody jump and you have an idea where they are on the radar, you want to look at that spot to make sure that they're there. Now, we're all sticking together. We're not running away from this body. I'm making the call out that he's coming close to the bodies over here. I throw a skip grenade, kind of whiff it, but I know it scares him off the radar. So he ends up pushing him with the blade. I get mine, and I figure, you know what? I'm just going to challenge him with mine. This is the best thing we can do right now because nobody else had a super. So he's trying to get some hits. My buddy's trying to hurt him a little bit right there, which is helping me out. Blade versus a blade is... it could go 50-50 either way, but we ended up winning that round, and it was nice. Alright, here I get a really nice clutch. Even though there's one guy alive, he just dies there. I kill that blade. This is 4v4 here, or this is 4-4 here. So one guy has a golden gun, and I see a guy's really close to me, and I know he doesn't have his super, so I'm going to kill him. And they're running, get my res, but I'm thinking, well, I can either get your res and maybe get one res, and then they get all three and we lose, or I could try for the kill. And I said, guys, I'm just going for the kill. And they said, all right. And I went for the kill and I won. I used, on this clip, I used the verticality of the map. I jumped up on top of that area up there and sniped that guy. He didn't know I was up there. In the beginning of the weekend, people didn't really know about that area. They weren't looking there. But towards the end, I was getting outplayed there quite a bit. I'd be standing up there hard scoping, and then all of a sudden I'd be dead. So it just goes to show you that once people get used to the map again, they do better. And someone made the comment too, well, people have played the map a lot. But here's the thing with that. A lot of people forget. They adapt so much to other maps that they forget how to play certain maps. Now, you can see right here, I'm trying to challenge this guy from different angles to see if I can hit him. I saw his legs sticking out, and I'm like, I got to get down because he'll probably peek out and snipe me. So what I did was I just kept jumping up to see if he was in that same area, and he was not. Even though I read on the radar, he was. Now, I see that my buddies died here. And I'm thinking, all right, I got to do this. I got to be able to kill these guys. I got to get the win. This is where my primary skill comes in to play a big part. I'm just going to abstain on the zone. I don't think the guy approaches me. I think he stays back. If he had like a lightning grenade or something, that would have been nice. I ended up getting the kill, and I ended up capping the point, which was nice. And it might have helped me just a little bit for super energy. I go in to challenge this guy. I'm missing my shot, so I just stab him. This clip, I think, is more of a farm. These guys weren't that great, and my friend was like, yo, just farm them, snipe them. I said, all right, okay. So I just let one guy stay alive. I was kind of looking around to make sure he wasn't approaching. And then I got myself into an area up high where he wouldn't be able to hit me first. I see him coming. Now, I know these guys aren't that good, so he's going to res his buddy, run the other way, and go for the other res. I knew he wouldn't try to push. He's going to do the same thing here. He's not even facing his buddy. I try to kill him too, but I know this is kind of evil what I'm doing, but it's still fun. It still gets the kills up. But as you notice, I'm using the verticality in the map. I'm using a higher place where I can see both the bodies. Now, I kept jumping down and up there, maybe thinking he would challenge me, but he wasn't. I missed him, so I'm going to shoot this guy. Same thing happens here. I kill him, and then I end up getting an extra kill. I waited till he was about ready, done getting the res, and I killed him. Now, I know that was kind of cheap and kind of mean, but I was using the map to my advantage, and I had 2 perfect spots to see him. And then the guy self-reses right as the timer's up. So, right here is a 1v3 clutch. This guy throws 2 stickies at me and misses me. It's kind of crazy. But I end up running away. I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to go for Lukey's res here. And I do get his res. I think it is Lukey. No, it's I Am Professor. Oh, I thought it was Lukey. Anyway, that guy probably would have been better off waiting for his other buddy's res. Because, and the other guy following him. Because if in that situation, I'm going to win 90% of my 1v1s. I've practiced this game so much that I can do that. Now, we're down 1 here, as you can see. I pull out my primary. I have the advantage here. Now, this is insane. We both melee each other. He turns around thinking I jump over him, and I get the backstab. But our melees canceled each other's out at first, so I got really lucky there because it was either him or me that were going to die. And honestly, he probably should have been the one to die. Now, that guy's approaching me with an LMG, and I know I wouldn't be able to beat him unless like I got a really lucky snipe on him or I pop my blade. Since he was so close, I knew he wouldn't be able to kill me in my blade. I knew I'd be able to hit him first, and the angle he was jumping up at, he couldn't see me, but I could see him in blade in third person. Now, this guy has a sword, but I have the advantage of distance, and I have 2 bodies on me. So I kind of play it back. I'm waiting for him to come in. My teammates are talking to me, telling me where he is. And I look down the hall here, get a nice body shot on him, but it's really hard to hit a headshot in that hallway. I don't know, because you could barely see his head. I probably could have, but... So I know he's about to approach because my teammates are telling me. So I back up. They're saying, suicide hallway, suicide hallway. So I'm aimed down there, and he's like, shoot him in the head. So I shoot him in the head. And I switch back for some reason. I should have stayed in my sniper to get him, but I end up killing him. I throw a skip at him, and I get 2 shots with the hand cannon to the head. He almost killed me though. He actually shot me twice while he was jumping. I think it was with a scout too. Now here, I'm using the Burning Eye. I love variety, and the Burning Eye is a sweet scout rifle. It's so easy to outgun other scouts just because of that explosive round damage, and people don't realize that. Like I outgun people with Mida all the time. Just because it flinches them. Now, I'm in a good position with this team. This team isn't that great, but they have the advantage because it's 2 versus 1. I end up killing this guy. I kind of messed this part up a little bit, but I end up coming back. I peek out to heal. This guy has no land on, and that's the issue with no land. If you miss your shot, you're going to lose. Now, I had to reload here. I'm just waiting for him to come back because he's going to try to get the res, and he doesn't have a sniper on, so I have half his health down. I'm not worried. In a case where there's 3 icebreakers there, though, I probably would have died. All right, on to my next clip. This one's a pretty nice clip. It's not really a clutch, but it's a nice set of kills. Now, I thought I would hit that guy in the head, but right here, I end up getting a triple with the Nova. I waited to get my buddy's res because chances are, if I didn't, and I went to Nova Bomb them, that nick of time, that guy would have had his recovery, or his, like, the invincibility recovery for like 2 seconds when you're getting rezzed, and I probably wouldn't have killed him, and he would have had the advantage because he would have had the higher ground. Now, here I'm just playing off-gun skill. They're making call-outs. I got 2 kills. I don't like to use sidearms aggressively. I hate when players do that. It's almost as bad as using stickies, even though I do use them. I tried to this weekend not to use many at all, and I really didn't. But I use sidearm more as a defense. If someone's approaching me, I'll pull it out if they're close, but I'm not going to rush with the sidearm against a team. I think that's annoying, especially when you get a really good team of like 2+ KDs and they just do that. They rush in with sidearms. It's stupid, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, I think we ended up losing this match, but I figured, you know what? I'm going to end up popping my Sunbreaker because here in a second he's going to use his Blade Dancer. And the only way I'm going to win this battle is if I use my Sunbreaker. I put the Sunbreaker on, And Sunbreaker versus Blade Dancer, unless you make a dumb move, you're going to win because of the Sun Charge. And in Trials, you should use Sun Charge just because you're going to be playing aggressive. Now, I'm using the verticality of the map here. I ended up killing that guy because I ended up burning him a nice grenade. Now, this is just a complete outplay moment. That guy was really close with Mida. Battles up close with scouts are tough for people that aren't used to it. That guy had a shotgun, so I knew I had to pull out a sidearm and keep high up, keep it on an area where he couldn't see me. So moving on to the next clip. Alright, one's down. I'm reading the radar. I jump up high to get an angle. I get this guy right here. He ends up killing... Oh, actually, my buddy got him. But he ends up getting killed. I almost have my super, so my buddies are like, you don't really want to get the reses because we're probably going to die. I throw a grenade and whiff it, and I pop my super. Perfect moment. They're all bunched together. 1, 2, 3. They made a bad move there. I mean, if I didn't have my super, that would have been perfect, but they're all together. Well, that is a breakdown of my clips. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Much appreciated. Thank you.